What up, motherfuckers? Welcome to another episode of We're All Adults Here podcast, where the barbershop meets the hair salon. I am one half of the sexiest motherfucking podcast duo on planet Earth. They call me Ebby or Ebby the Stacks, and I'm with
Lee. What up, people?
And we have a very fucking special guest. I've missed him so much. He's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, even if we get into little small debates.
Just intro the pod.
What? No, I have to big you up. He's one of the best chefs in the whole fucking planet Earth. For real, for real. And he's going to be a mentor to my daughter. So, you know, love him here. Everybody welcome Chef Yungeth, the humble servant, a.k.a. Ali's brother, back to the shit show. It's been a while since you've been on the show. So thank you for coming.
What up, though? What up, though? Love, man.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all having me.
We already was having very deep conversations for like the past 45 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Talking about everything.
Right.
So are we gonna start off heavy or light?
Before y'all get into that, let me just say episode 110 for y'all.
Yes.
I'm proud of you niggas.
Thank you.
Consistency, putting numbers on the fucking board.
Yay.
So, you know, love to that, my nigga.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Yeah, we are definitely rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
No seasons, even though we take breaks.
Yeah. We're going to take them breaks.
We're going to take the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Them niggas at this point are like, okay, they took a break. Like, they took a break. Even my brother be DMing me like, so y'all taking another break? I'm like, yeah. But, you know, we like 4 episodes in a row now.
Lately.
Yeah.
We got to keep this up.
Yeah, we do got to keep it up. I think my
Absolutely.
mental health is in a better space now. So I'm not going fucking wood.
You look
nigga.
good, you know what I'm saying?
Thank
How
you.
you do?
Absolutely. Like, I'm sure you are inside as well, too.
I feel great. I do. I don't know why. I ain't getting, no dick.
There you
Still
go.
on the
Oh, shit.
She ain't had none since October.
of last year.
Really?
Still
Yeah.
dickless.
Mhm.
So that's like almost past 6
Almost.
months.
Oh,
That's
it's
way
almost
past
a
6
year.
months.
Wow, I'm proud of you, Abby.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yo, no, so shut up.
Why? Why is anybody proud?
I am
That's
proud
good.
because discipline
Yeah.
is the true measure of a man or a woman.
Ooh,
you understand what I'm
man,
saying?
you say
Like,
say the fuck that.
What makes a man or a woman more attractive than discipline?
Yeah.
You understand? Because
Mhm.
that's what's going to shine through your soul and on your physical features as well.
Yeah.
So man, that's a big accomplishment.
I am really approaching
Because
the
I
full
went digging
year.
in the trash and trying to get me one off.
It's like, listen, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
I went on the little what they call that shit, the retention. I tried that shit.
Okay, yeah.
But I didn't know what to do with all that energy though.
I get it.
Like I just had it. And I was just like, I think I was getting on everybody fucking
So
nerves.
what you do with it? You said you had it. So
Like
that mean
the
you did
energy
something.
and
So what
shit.
did you do with it though?
he
The
fucked
energy?
something.
Yeah. You said you had it.
Oh,
So-
when I had the energy, what I do? I mean, I was just like living life, just
Mhm.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
shining, all that good stuff. But I wasn't like, I don't know, it didn't feel as productive as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted some pussy. So I went digging through the recycles.
I get it.
I feel you. I think I don't want sex. I don't want just sex. I would love to be fucked.
Yeah.
But I think for me now, it's just like, nah, I'm not interested if it's not coming with all of the other things that I want, which is
Right.
crazy because
Wow.
I'm super sexual. Y'all know how I am.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to talk about it, but it's
Look,
still like,
everybody agreeing too
yeah.
fast.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Yep.
We know.
Yeah.
But I still am like, nah, because I want more. I just
Mhm.
want more. And if I'm not gonna get it, then I'm not gonna give this. And that's just it. But anyway,
Respect
how
it.
the fuck have you been?
Oh man, I've been chilling, man. Eating mushrooms,
Nice.
cooking food, raising my daughter,
Love it.
and just watching niggas.
Mhm.
Watching niggas
Just watching niggas.
do nigga shit.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
Nigga watch.
I don't have time to watch much TV because I'm watching niggas.
Yeah, we send shit to each other like every day on
Absolutely.
IG. Nigga shit.
The nigga matrix.
Nigger shit.
Nigger shit.
Oh man, I
Oh
enjoy
my
it
god,
so
not with
much.
the ER.
Hey.
Yeah, you going crazy.
You changed your branding on your cooking.
I did.
And I know why, but tell the people why you went from Chef Yungeth to the humble servant.
Great name.
I
appreciate
loved
that.
it. I love you. I know you hate a rollout, but your rollout was sick.
Yeah, I do hate to roll out.
Your rollout was sick. I said, who is I didn't even know it was you. And then I went to the page and I said, "Oh, okay, this nigga with the logo and everything." I was like, "That shit's sick."
I appreciate you, love.
Yes.
Definitely.
What it was really, man, short story short, since the pandemic, of course, we all went through our shit.
Yep.
You understand? Demons were getting loud for most of us because, space was so quiet around us.
Yes.
So I kind of went through that, got closer to God. Within that, I just started doing more practices. And with those practices, I didn't want any idolatry, including myself. So I was going by Chef Yungeth. And, that's what people kind of like, that's what they recognize the brand as. And I just didn't want to be that. I just kind of wanted something like plain, like just text. Because at the end of the day, everything that I do is through the Lord. So, that's how I'm coming with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was sickening. I love it. I love it. The food is still looking delicious. Every time I'm like, if he just had like a food stall or a food truck or like food something, like the way that I be eating that tiny biscuit, I would be a regular there. Shout out to Danielle because that food's fucking phenomenal.
Not them Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts crazy.
Nigga.
She on them now.
He put me on the fucking Brussels sprouts and I'm like, I got to have them. I've got to have them. Like so good. But other than like, making it through the pandemic, you survived. You look really good and healthy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you look healthy.
Because I've been doing less. And less is actually feeling like more to me lately. Like, the one thing that I do practice, I don't want, we about to go, whatever. I just been going inside, my nigga. It's actually like a practice I do. Some people do like yoga and all that shit.
Yeah.
I practice going within. And no matter where I'm at, man, I could be in a melee. And that's one of my main things, man. So just keeping it simple. Learning chess, learning Arabic.
Nice.
Watching shows 5 years later than you niggas. I just watched The Wire. Oh my God. Is that what the fuck was going on?
Right.
Weebay, are you for real? Like, that shit was different. Yeah, finally watched what's the the show on Netflix where the teacher selling meth. Finally,
I still haven't seen that.
Finally watched that
I still haven't watched it.
Can I get into this for I love watching shows after
you niggas have watched
after the kafal.
Yeah.
With all you niggas in your niggatry shit.
Yes.
Oh my God. I got 2 episodes in on Power and I was so disappointed in all of it.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh, you didn't like it?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
It was just heavy on the niggerdom too early. It was like you were giving me like
it was like a book, like
all in
like one of the hood books.
It's like
that shit was good though. I'm sorry.
It was immediate. It was too soon for me. Like Shorty Shorty was ready to cheat on Ghost episode 1.
Yeah.
Nigga, build up a little bit. Let me understand.
I think it was pretty much just trying to let it, because like even me, I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes. And I ain't been back to it. Yeah. And I watched it recently, probably within the past 2-3 months. So I get you, but I guess they're probably just trying to let us know like where they're at. You know what I mean?
Where they start at.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah.
She didn't cheat on him immediately, but you definitely saw it in her eyes and shit.
And then Tommy came on too strong.
Tommy been Tommy since day 1 to the end.
Oh shit!
I will say that Tommy was my favorite character, and because he's the most consistent.
That's what they say.
He's the most consistent.
What is he supposed to be? He's not Italian. Is he Russian or
he's
he ain't Albanian.
No,
I know they go.
I mean, they're from New York, so which is interesting because in New York, the white people are either Italian or just whatever. Like you don't know what they.
Got it.
I think it's his face. I think I want Big Body Best from Queens to play Tommy.
Oh, that'd be
That's
great.
what I think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nah, Tommy's character deserved that spinoff that he got because
you fuck with it?
I do fuck with the spinoff.
Okay.
It's different from Power. But I like Tommy's character. I think it was like he was consistent. He was a fucking psycho lunatic nigga who was super loyal to his people until shit, went left. And the nigga, like he would shoot whoever in the face. Like it don't
I like
too, right?
like that.
Yes, a bitch he loved.
Yeah,
he
I
fucking
heard.
strangled her
I
ass.
heard about that. I didn't know he strangled her. Damn.
Nah, you kind of selling it to me now. Goddamn.
It got better. It got better at like watching Tommy's character and the relationship between Ghost and his children and shit like that. Like I know the Tasha thing and the whole love triangle between Tasha and Ghost and what's the bitch he was cheating, Angie.
It's about the Puerto Rican girl.
Yeah, the Spanish one or whatever. That was kind of like something that everybody was talking about. But it's the B characters for me. It was the B characters.
Okay,
Even
then.
Tariq's show, the
I
spinoff,
heard it's all right.
the spinoff is good.
Okay.
With Mary
Bricks in my backpack.
kills that shit.
Oh, yeah?
Mary
Okay.
kills that shit.
I
Very
enjoy-
believable.
I enjoy watching that nigga that be stuttering on the
Oh yeah.
what's that nigga name?
Oh.
He's in high school, right?
No. He
Oh,
better
no.
not be. What are you talking about?
No,
On the show.
I don't remember what his name is. It was so
The nigga
early.
that can't talk. What's that name?
I don't remember what his name
That
is.
nigga's not. Oh yeah, he's high school.
I think so.
I don't think he's in high school.
I never watched the show, but yeah,
Okay.
I think he is.
Yeah. Anyway, this is how this whole episode's gonna be. I just know it. Just random as fuck.
Zeke.
Zeke.
Yeah. There you go.
I love being a good retarded nigga on camera. It's my favorite shit to watch. I'll watch something like that nigga. The acting was so bad. I want to watch it just for that.
Oh God.
Like, man, I love shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, Zeke was okay. Anyway, yeah, because he was the little
nigga was 17.
He was in high school, right?
in high school.
Yeah.
Zeke being 17.
It was
is
high
crazy.
school. Like he's a grown ass man.
Right.
Like, for
They could have picked somebody else.
yeah. Oh, they could have picked
They
somebody.
could have.
No, that ain't
Unless he
checked.
stayed back a few times.
I mean, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, how's your week been? How's things going on for you?
Shit, work as usual.
Mm-hmm.
No longer working at that one part-time. I say it now, it was Goodwill. That's where I was working at for the past several months. Which I'm glad to be away from there.
Now with the pox.
With this pox shit going on. Listen, man, we took in furniture, clothing. I told you last night, there were times where like panties and bras swipe my lips and shit like that. And in my mind, I'm losing it. I'm losing it in my mind though. But I gotta take their clothes and bring it inside.
Oh no,
and put it in the
nigga.
blue bin and shit.
Why
You know what I
swipe your
mean?
lips?
Because they give me maybe a big load of clothes all at the same time.
Why is swipe your lips?
They brushed
Fake
up.
sniff it.
No.
Not
No, I don't-
fixed.
Nah, I don't play that when it
Have
comes
you ever
to-
sniffed some pains of a girl you like? Like after she goes to the bathroom or something, like I miss your ass already.
Oh, not after she go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's bad early.
That is
No, yeah. Or like she left and she left some panties and you like,
Nah.
before I wash these joints,
Let
I've
me smell.
smelled bras.
let me smell our
I never
love.
smelled panties. I would, but I've smelled bras.
Bras?
Mm-hmm.
Titty sweat.
It was there.
It's crazy.
I mean, titties do be sweating.
Yeah, they do. I don't mind.
Titties do be sweating.
I don't
I
mind.
think that's less weird than sniffing the drawers.
Seriously?
I would though.
Yeah.
Sniffing the bra?
Yeah, I think it's less weird because the pussy secretes.
I'm going for some fragrance though. I'm going for... All right, what we doing? All right.
Not very good. Fuck.
That's the scratch and sniff part. That's
You
where
right.
you get to
You're
the...
right. That's where you get to
That's
the
where you
to
know
the
what I'm
nitty
saying?
gritty now.
Yeah, man, come
But you
on.
can
True.
still smell like a woman's essence through her titties.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you know,
can.
but it's just not. there's no secretion.
She ain't loud enough for me.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna fucking do it, okay? Oh my god! I wonder if women smell men underwear.
Nasty ass bitches.
I hope
Oh
not.
god, they gotta be fucking nasty. You over
That
here
is crazy. Yo,
wanting to-
smelling my sweaty balls after a fucking day of cooking, doing a fucking catering for 20.
Oh my god!
Smelling my ass. That shit is...
I couldn't even imagine.
I'll
They out
marry her
there.
because that means she loved me.
I couldn't even imagine.
Mm.
Nope, don't measure my love like that, nigga, because
They
it's
out
not
there.
happening.
I know my... Yeah, that shit
I'm sure
probably foul.
Blueface girl is definitely
Oh
smelling his
yeah,
drawers.
I'm sure she is too.
For
There's
sure.
something wrong with her ass,
I
boy.
fuck with her.
I
though,
pray
too.
for
You
her.
like her?
Yeah,
I think
'cause
she-
I
she's-
don't not like her.
because
I
she
don't
is who
not
she
like
is.
her either.
She's
but
hard.
She's
She's hard
strange.
not to like.
She's strange.
I think the obsession part
Yeah.
is really sad to
you
watch.
can tell it's some damn
Yeah.
issue
It's
she's
sad-
went through,
yeah.
some trauma
The
from back in the
obsession
day.
part is sad to watch.
It
I
is.
like that she give it up. I like that she will beat a bitch ass on TV.
Yeah.
I like that shit. I like my bitches rough anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, like my friends. I like them a little rough. You know what I mean?
Brooklyn.
Yeah, I like that shit. Like, fuck that
Yeah.
bitch up on camera. Who gives a fuck?
Right,
Who's
right.
watching? But I don't like when women are like obsessed with their niggas.
Making
Like,
a fool of themselves.
that nigga said, ever since you got your tooth fixed, you been acting crazy. And the bitch popped the tooth out her fucking mouth.
Yeah.
She popped the bitch out and was like, I'm gonna just pop it out and pop it back in.
She's
What?
different.
I think it's there's levels.
Does that
She's
kind of
interesting.
loyalty turn you on or it kind of scares you? that kind of loyalty, like that kind of like get up ready to go. Like if a bitch just pop a tooth out, like shit, this ain't nothing. Like
This ain't nothing. I take it right out.
yeah.
In my younger days, I would have loved it, but now that I'm big age, now almost 40 and shit, nah.
It's like, where's your self-worth? Like,
I'll be trying to build her up if anything, but I don't fault Blue for moving how he's moving. He's young, man. So
they both young, so that's why it's just.
Yeah.
But it's sad. I don't like watching that shit.
Yeah,
I watch her beat somebody up all day.
Cause you be seeing the hurt in her face.
I
though.
do.
You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
bad for
you
her.
might see some damn dried up tears in her face. You know what I mean? While
She be
talking
crying.
what
She be
do
crying and shit like that.
Every time she posts.
First of all, I didn't even know where all these kids came from, child, because I have no idea who the fuck she is and what the fuck she does.
She's an artist. I think she's signed under him.
I had no idea that she was signed at all. I didn't
That's why I hate her rollout.
No clue.
She has a good following.
There's a lot of these motherfuckers who be on the shade room that I'm like, damn, I must be getting old because I do not know who the fuck this is.
Yeah, we're old.
At all. Like, if they don't do music or if they're not like a Blueface, I can't even tell you what song he does.
Tatiana and some other shit.
Oh, Tatiana, that's right.
Yeah,
That's the one I know.
That's the only one you know?
About 2.5 years ago.
I'm pretty sure in LA
he's got other shit.
More verse because you know LA niggas.
What's the other nigga name? The other nigga who's got a baby by Mayweather's daughter.
You talking about YB?
I don't know what he does
either.
You
talking about Young Boy. That nigga go his streaming numbers.
I heard his streaming numbers is crazy, and I cannot name a song.
This nigga is Malcolm X to the young niggas.
It ain't for us.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard his fans on some crazy shit.
He's Farrakhan to these young niggas.
Really?
Yes.
Absolutely.
What the fuck does he do? Like, what's the song?
Shoot niggas on records.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but he's talented. He's
okay.
I mean, now I don't want to say
talented. If I was young, I definitely would have been in the song.
Really?
If I was probably like 12, 13. Yeah, for sure.
The energy is there.
The same way I looked at how we were into the Hot Boys and all them back in the day. Okay. Not saying he's them,
understood.
You know
Understood.
Talent wise, but for sure. I get
some of them
why
Hot Boys wasn't.
What?
Some of them Hot Boys wasn't.
Which one was your favorite? Which one? Hold up now. Hey, hold up. Which one?
Which one?
I'm not gonna say
BG, Juvie,
they all
Turk.
Go.
Which one you wasn't fucking with?
Who?
Because Turk was my favorite. He was the most slept.
Whoa.
I know.
No, I'm curious to hear. I never.
Remember, I'm a Brooklyn girl. During this time,
that makes sense.
It was different.
We were playing Far Side.
Yes, but
yes.
I had a lot of Big L moments too. I was listening to a lot of Big L. Like my rap just was different. I did fuck with the Hot Boys, but not all of them. I just couldn't get with them. I was like, what is this?
I
like,
get it.
You know what I mean? Like I was never really like BG was my least favorite. I did fuck with Turk. I fucked with Turk. I thought he was slept on. I was like, this guy's the nicest. Why are they not? And then Wayne, of course, you know, everybody loved Wayne, but BG, I was like, they could have done without this nigga. And Juvie was my favorite, like my absolute favorite. So not all of the niggas, but there was one of them BG, niggas I was just like, I was like, why is he here? Like,
I BG was going through some things.
Why?
Because he's dark. He's hard.
It was so authentic because, like, you know, BG was like stressed out on heroin, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So the music just kind of came through just authentic.
I think it was like we were talking about earlier. I'm a sonic person, so sonically, I need to like it's your voice. I need to like.
I am too, but when I say that to him, he takes it as disrespect.
Because the reason why
he agreed like a motherfucker when you said it, but let me say that shit
because of what you just said first. Because of what you just said first.
What?
Because you just said that you rock with BG for the reason you rock with BG.
Right.
And I grew up with you. So you understand niggas that like you'll relate to the content first.
The music was good to me too, though.
Gotcha. I understand where you're coming from.
Sonically part. He expects me to like certain artists just because of what the fuck they went through.
You should like Kodak. You should like Kodak if you like BG.
I don't knock Kodak. You never heard me say anything crazy about Kodak. I just haven't listened to his album. I haven't rushed to listen to it like you wanted me to.
You should like G Herbo if you like some of these niggas.
I've never heard his
I tapped into him a little bit. His flow on the beats ain't for me.
You should like Kevin Gates and Rod Wave off of some of these niggas we grew up with.
Ain't for me, but you've never heard me. You've never heard me talk crazy about them.
Nah, never that. Never.
Yeah,
not those particular guys.
Yeah, no, I'm sonically I need to enjoy listening to you. Then I will listen to the content of what you say. I've always been like that. I'm like, oh, I don't like this voice. Singing, rapping. I was like, no. Like it needs to feel good for me to listen.
It doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will get into the content of
Right.
it. It's just, it's,
Right.
you know, I guess because I'm a singer, it's like, oh, it's got to sound good. It's got to make sense with the beat. It's got to merge good. It's got to blend good. And if it doesn't, it's
And
hard.
these niggas is not on
Yeah.
that
No,
these
they're
days
not,
at
they're not.
all,
It's
Yeah.
nigga.
hard for me to listen to.
At all,
It's
nigga.
like-
Even the New
Shit
York
be
artists,
chaotic as
Fabio
fuck.
Four, all these niggas, everybody got like a little, slight little offbeatness to their
A
flow.
little Silk the Shocker tone.
Oh,
little
damn,
Silk.
Silk. You brought
That's
Silk in the convo.
that's
Silk has
yep.
entered the chat.
Silk
Yeah.
the Shocker was the one
He
for me
started it.
that I was like, what is going
Nah,
on?
he was going crazy. He was going crazy.
Silk the Shocker was like, I was like, is this nigga trying to be on the beat or is he not trying to be on the beat?
It's
Because
like somebody was
is there
shaking
a
him.
beat there
While
or
he
is
was
there
rapping.
not a beat there? Like, it was so odd to me that nobody, I was like, he's not on beat, guys. Like,
Hey, yo, you like that song that he had with Trina, though? Didn't he have a song with
That's
Trina?
cool.
Yeah, that's cool. You was fucking with that.
that's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
That
That's
beat
cool.
sound
It's
like
cool.
some 90s porno shit.
Yo, it was
Early
like
90s.
it was like he was doing spoken word almost, like
That's fair. That's fair.
like Southern spoken word.
I mean, he
where it's
does
just,
have a speech impediment. We did learn
oh,
that
he
later
does.
on.
I didn't know
Oh, you
that.
didn't know that.
I didn't
Okay.
know that. Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
why
I'm
I'm
not going to talk about
like
it no
I
more.
used to no more.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
I'm not going
okay.
to talk about it no more.
I
I
just
didn't know.
brought
I
him
didn't know
up
that.
because he does fit with today's
You
sound.
brought his ass up. That's all.
Bro,
Well,
Silk will be
Okay,
going
boom.
crazy.
I'll bring up RZA too. RZA from Wu
There you
Tang.
go.
Yeah.
He's another one.
Yeah. Does he have a speech impediment before I say anything?
Nah, he don't.
Okay.
But the way RZA
But
be
when he
coming is
rap
crazy.
though, it ain't for
Like-
everybody.
like spoken word,
Yeah.
but he's a legend. So, and
He started out doing spoken word.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Mhm.
because you could tell, like the niggas, they don't give a fuck about what's the
Yeah.
beat. Like, just take it out my like, just take the fucking headphones off because I'm just.
Nah, you ain't doing Bobby Digital like that. Nah, you need to calm down. Give me this cup.
You ain't doing Bobby Digital like that.
Hey, speaking
She
of
said
them
like
cats,
this on headphones. Like, you know, like I don't even like.
I just got my ticket yesterday to see them and Nas.
Oh, nice.
Paid $230 for that shit. I ain't
Woo,
never paid
shit,
that
you
much
better
for a
have
ticket.
the best seats.
Oh.
You better be right underneath.
Hold
the
up,
I better get a
motherfucker.
photo, right?
Who is on the bill?
That's
for
what I
this?
was just about to
Everybody
ask.
from Wu Tang and Nas.
Oh.
Everybody. It's
It's
not
worth
just
$230.
Cool and Ghost.
Even Capadonna for $230.
Possibly.
It's worth $230.
Nah, not even a possible.
I've seen Cap already, so if he's not there, I'm fine with that. But
It's
it's, the
worth
whole
$230.
Wu. I've seen Ghost and Ray 3 times. I've never seen everybody else.
Oh, that's good.
I've seen Meth already. You know what I
You're
mean?
a
Never
really
seen
big
like
Wu
that.
Tang fan, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that was our
That's all.
childhood.
And
yeah.
Nas, $230 is worth
Oh,
it.
yeah. Big
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's $230.
$230.
Yeah,
If
because at the
Beyonce
pop star, I was
comes,
gonna get it.
I'm dropping $230.
So I
Yeah.
want my real niggas to get it
That's
too.
because we
Understood.
gonna be up close though. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Oh, you wildin'. You going? You acting bad? Can we get into this?
This nigga say I got money. Okay, fuck is you talking about?
No.
I don't like how you
told
skip
bitches
past
this
that.
nigga got
I ain't
money.
saying for that. No, I
Why you
ain't got
saying
money.
so fast though? You know, because we're gonna be up close. Nah, hold up, my nigga.
Pause that.
Nah, you fanboying out over the Wu and Nas, and that's love. Nah, because we
Nah,
we grew up on that. That's
yes.
love, my nigga.
Yes.
I would do the same, but I'm just saying. Let's
I
get into
mean,
that.
I ain't gonna front. Last week I thought niggas was gonna be paying like $80. So when
Well, you-
Dez called me while we was at the dinner for the family reunion shit,
Yeah.
you know, he's like, yo, man, the tickets we trying to get is gonna be about $179 with tax like
Why you
$230.
do this like that?
I mean,
That's how
like,
you sound.
he's like, you good with that? So I'm like, I guess so, man, because that's where y'all gonna be. I want to be where y'all at. So
Right.
that wasn't my intentions, but I'm all for experiences at this age.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never been up close. You know, I went to when Nas and Mary came out here in 2019.
That's
I went out
hard.
there dolo. I was on the fucking lawn. You know what I mean? Walking
Yeah.
around, whatever. So me being up close in a situation like that with all 9 members, well, 8, rest in peace, ODB
Yeah.
from Wu Tang. If
Come on.
Kappa is there, it would be 9 members. And then Nas too. That's epic. I'm probably
Nah.
gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? I
Aw.
cried when I saw Nas for the first time.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I think when he recorded, when he was what was it?
That's
What record?
CIAA, right?
No, yeah,
You saw the first
CIAA.
time?
Oh, I do
Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I remember that.
Mhm.
Remember that?
Nigga, tears was just falling. I didn't care who
Aw.
saw me.
I was high as hell. My
Yeah, you
legs
was-
was giving out. I was like,
He was in
nigga.
a bag, right?
Yeah, because Nas took
He was
forever.
pissed,
Goddamn
yeah.
DJ Envy was goddamn spinning for too fucking long. I was like, nigga, bring Escobar out. Nigga, like, the fuck? Like, what's wrong with this nigga? I was tired as hell by the time nigga did Major Look.
Oh my god, nigga, I need to sit the fuck down. Like,
Man.
no,
Epic.
you've earned that. You've earned
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's.
Definitely.
I'm telling you,
But we'll see where monkeypox is at around that time.
Lee, what the
Fuck
fuck?
that shit.
What is
Go.
up with you? Like,
Just
why
go.
You keep bringing
Just
it
go.
Up? Do they got you?
Just
We've
go.
been talking about
We-
it. Shit.
we-
It's out here.
we
But
had
do they
a-
have you shit. I know it's out here. So is a lot of fucking things.
You right.
Yeah, but in New York, what is it? They're in the state of emergency thing.
It's New York though.
out there right now, right?
We talked about that.
1,800, 1,600 they was up to yesterday.
We talked about that though.
You ain't finna head
Not on the pod though.
No, because New York is everybody's
Yeah,
on top of each other.
other.
So many people. The
Right.
houses are built so close to each other. The apartments are so close. Like everybody is on top of each other in New York. So that's a city that needs to be under a state of emergency.
Yeah, definitely.
In Charlotte, you could not be around anybody, to be honest, and be good and be comfortable.
They said a couple people got it right now, right?
Yeah,
It
it's like
it was at 50 on Friday. I don't know where it's at now.
like the numbers are gonna
So-
go up because
Is it the visual
Yes.
of the monkeypox
Don't
that got
nobody
you
want
scared
that.
to death?
Don't
I
nobody
ain't
want that.
scared. Nobody
Oh,
want it.
Not I'm
That
just
shit
saying.
hurt.
Oh, what you mean? Like
You-
chickenpox? Like what you mean? Like,
No.
they said it's worse than chickenpox.
Nigga, I was on IG, you hashtag monkeypox, and it was I clicked on one guy talking about
oh,
some
you
gay.
went deep diving.
I
He
wanna
did.
I
see-
ain't, I ain't
want-
acting. I ain't doing
I want to
that.
see what's going on. And it was a guy, gay guy, and he had the shit in his ass. I guess for obvious reasons. He said it felt like glass growing in your ass. Basically, that's what that monkeypox shit felt like.
Nigga, that's sickle cell, nigga. I got sickle cell traits, nigga. What's up?
Oh my God.
Nah,
No.
my bad. Prodigy been doing this shit for like 30, 40
Nah.
years. And now y'all want a big old monkeypox? Nigga, RIPP, nigga.
Oh my God.
man,
This nigga
it's
said that's
different.
sick.
So like
Nah,
sickle
it's
cell,
different.
basically.
It's bad.
That's
No.
what it felt like.
And they get the symptoms like COVID. So they get the chills, the fever and shit like
And it
that.
takes 3 weeks for you to get
I don't
symptoms
want
too.
to sound bad, but them chills was giving me a vibe through COVID.
Have you
Like, it
seen
was
it?
like a little high. It was like a body high.
You
He's
seen the
"Ooh."
photos? You seen the photos?
What photo?
Nah, I don't want
Monkeypox?
that. I don't want them
My
shits.
nigga,
I don't want that
have not,
shit.
I'm not you.
No, I asked you.
Have you seen
Absolutely
it
not.
Okay.
though? Nah,
I
it
ain't
looks
watched-
crazy.
I'm sure it looked like pox. I had chicken
Right.
pox.
No,
I had
no.
bad chicken
Nah.
pox.
Hey, look, no, bro, this is different.
It's different.
This is different.
I've had
Big
chicken pox. too.
boils.
Oof. Even when you say it like that.
Okay.
Big boils. I get it.
I
You're
love
not
how he's
attractive no
talking
more.
before he
Big
sees it.
boils.
Ali,
This
I've
ain't
seen,
chickenpox,
I seen
man.
a picture or two. I just haven't deep dived.
Yeah. No, I mean it's bad. It's bad. But I also don't think that like a moment like that, it should stop you. Wear your fucking mask if you need to. Wear some gloves on your hands if you need to protect
Yeah.
yourself. And just keep your distance if you
Yeah.
can.
I think.
And just enjoy yourself.
I think.
No,
you just
I brought it up just far as like if they were to cancel that shit. I'm going. What you
Oh,
mean?
okay.
I'm going to that
Okay,
shit.
okay.
That's about as far as I'm canceling it or whatever.
Oh, I
we'll
hope-
see where we're
I
at
don't
around
think-
the time.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think everybody is sick and tired of all these pandemics that they don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about it. They're like, listen, so what?
Hey, them Kendrick shows be packed. We're gonna see you on Tuesday.
What? They do not care
Yeah.
about the monkeypox, the
Yeah,
COVID.
you
They
can't-
sick and tired.
I mean,
So-
Monkey got a little niggas pretty shook because we don't. This
'Cause
shit
it
kind of
looks
came out of
because
gruesome.
it
nowhere.
looks bad.
Because it looks bad. That's the whole point I was trying to
Yeah,
get to.
I get
Because
it.
you niggas is so fucking vague.
It's not even that.
And it
though.
looks bad.
We
but
know
a
what-
nigga could be standing next to you with autoimmune disease. And you like, nah,
We can't
nigga,
get
so
it.
we going to
Nah,
Nas today? We going to go see fucking Pac hologram,
Nah,
nigga?
that's different. With COVID, we already knew it was like flu-like symptoms and shit like
Is it
that.
killing niggas?
No, it's not killing niggas at
Then
all.
what the fuck we talking
Nigga,
about?
No,
don't
I
nobody
said I
want that
brought
shit.
it up because I don't know if they're gonna cancel the shit. Not
Yeah.
saying I wouldn't go. I said it like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I would go. I'm going regardless. But if they cancel it, then shit, I'm shut out of $230.
No, they'll probably like reschedule it or give you back your money and shit like that if they cancel it for sure.
Yeah.
They'll reschedule it. But I don't see that happening.
Every concert at the stadium have been like rescheduled for like 2 years prior.
Yeah.
Like golf courts and all that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I believe
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like Billy Joel, like 2 years.
That was for
Mm.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even
missed
with
that
Push,
show,
when Push
Lever.
came out here, he was supposed to come out here 2020, but the pandemic shit
Yeah.
happened, so he had to cancel. You know what I mean? So that's why he made sure he came here, last month and shit.
Yeah.
There's some
So-
women out there at that show. I like women that enjoy dope boy rap. Not good dope boy rap, not the
Man.
low hanging fruit shit, but the good shit.
That shit was epic, dog. That was one of the most illest shows I've ever been to.
Really?
Between him,
Come on, it's a Taurus.
Meth and
Like, what you
Red,
mean? We
Meth-
outside.
I mean, I
Yeah.
like
Meth and
Pusha.
Red, Buster.
Yeah.
Great show.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Buster probably is the best show I ever seen in my life.
And Meth and Red is ill too. Cats need to still see them
Over
if you
15
can.
years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So,
Oh,
nothing else spicy going on.
spicy
in your life?
wise. I got a random call from this woman I used to fuck on
Man, let's get
for
into
some
it.
years.
Like it.
And she ain't called me in a while. So she reached out to me a few weeks ago and shit on Snapchat. I don't really be on there like that, but I sometimes be looking at people's stories and shit. And she sent me a photo. I'm like, what you doing? What's going on? What, you single or something now? She's like, yeah. I said, okay, cool. So shit, she's sending shit. I'm looking at it.
Big head.
I might have sent her something. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And,
What you do? Nah. Why you go by so fast?
Nigga, I'm talking. I'm telling a story.
Nah, I know, but you skim past the good part so fast.
I sent her some shit.
You said, what you send me your piece?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
For sure.
Right.
She ain't seen it before already.
Crazy lighting.
This nigga crazy. So fast forward. I ran into her probably about maybe 2 weeks later at Stats and shit. We hugged each other. That was it. Anyway, she called me the other day and she's like, Ali. I'm like, what's up? She said, when the last time we fucked? I'm like, I already know what this was going on.
Why they do that?
Why she do that?
Why they do that?
That's so stupid.
I hate it when y'all do
So
that.
clearly you basically was still fucking with some nigga or whatever. So some nigga was probably with her or usually on three-way. So she's like, when the last time we fucked? I'm like, I know all the dates and everything. Like 2017, back in October, whatever. So then she was like, when the last time we seen each other, all this other shit. And I go through
Yesterday.
with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I would have said.
I go with it and she's like, okay, thank you. Basically, like to him, like she proved to him that she ain't been fucking me. He might have saw my piece and felt the way.
Oh.
I wish
I get it.
But I thought she was
fucking would.
I thought she was single.
She probably was, but he probably was going through her phone though. I'd even hit her up later on to ask her, like, what was that about? I could, but I don't even care to.
Dumb. God.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I like just sending my shit out anyway. If you send me something, I send you something. Like you bless
Right.
me, I bless you.
So he and her shit, looking at her shit and then
And look at
questioning her, and she
you. Like I know you fucked that.
So you had that nigga tight.
probably.
Let's
Probably.
just
Yeah, that
Probably.
nigga tight.
Probably. That was probably what it is. He was like,
shit.
oh, where? And now she feels compelled to call you. I wouldn't,
Yeah.
that nigga would, what? Like, if he's not your man, why the fuck are you doing that? But
Man, so I go to the Snapchat because on Snapchat you can save
Yeah.
photos and videos and everything. So all them shits are removed.
yeah.
So basically, he went through her Snapchat and he
And
saw
deleted it.
all our shit from recently to back in the day.
Mhm.
Too
Shit
much
like
work.
that.
Right?
Too much work.
If that's not your bitch, why you doing
Exactly.
Even if it was
Yep.
too much work.
that? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, if it is your bitch and you feel compelled, then by all means. But
Come to see your ass, nigga. You leave that big ass piece on her motherfucking on her feed, nigga.
oh,
Who's this whiskey Lee nigga? Find this nigga. Where you work at? Goodyear?
Where you work at?
You wildin'.
Give me all the information on this nigga. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well
Wildin'.
that was fun.
So that was that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I ain't getting no skins and no shit like that. But we had a family reunion this past week
Yes.
that ended today. I wish I could have been more engaged, but I had to finish doing my assessment for this part-time job I just recently got.
Okay.
So I was kind of really in my phone trying to knock that shit out while still trying to be social with everybody and shit. But it was cool, man. Got to see my grandpa.
Nice.
It was his first time ever being around all his grandkids and his great-grandchildren as
Oh,
well, too.
that's
my brother,
great.
having my niece,
Yeah.
and then my sister Selena with my nephew Josiah and shit. So it was peace, yo.
That's dope.
He smoked with my bro in the car, too, last night.
Really?
He about
Yeah,
80 or so.
I got with grandpa.
Oh
That
my
shit was
God.
wild.
Yeah.
Them
That's dope.
Cleveland niggas be Cleveland and like for you ever met a nigga from Cleveland?
I have. I used to fuck
Okay.
with a nigga from Cleveland.
Okay.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Gritty niggas.
Very much so. He was in the military.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
man.
nigga that we never talked about on the show, that we will never talk about on the show.
Really?
Remember? He
Told
was
you.
from Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, he was trash.
Okay.
The
I
nigga
like them niggas though. If I was gonna do a drill,
remember?
Which one?
Remember I was fucking with my ex-best friend was fucking with the friends. Remember him?
Got it.
Yeah. I'll never talk about him
Got it.
on the show. But he was
Okay.
from
nigga
Cleveland.
ran a number.
Oh, did he? Yes, he did.
Hey man, shout out my niggas in Cleveland.
No,
Nigga.
okay.
Son, nigga. I'll play it, nigga.
Big time playing for
Talk
real,
about,
like
hey.
for real. But they are super gritty and a little off their rocker.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Indeed.
But that's fun. I'm glad that you
So,
guys
yeah.
got that. You got that moment with your grandpa,
Yeah.
and you got to spend some time with your family.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
Good.
it's peace. Other than that, no, not too much been going on.
Okay.
How about your weekend? week?
I did nothing but work. I did work. I was in the store for most of the week.
Playing
Got
that beat.
playing
We ain't
Beyonce.
getting to that.
Oh, yeah, we
Beyonce.
immediately.
Yes. And that's what my week has been, honestly. I haven't been doing much besides like working and planning. I'm doing some planning out for my nonprofit.
Nice.
Black Girls Heals Black Girls.
Nice.
So I'm like working on a logo, a website, and all of that shit, doing that, finalizing some things for the book and finding an editor for the book, somebody that I can trust, an independent. I would rather an independent editor, but they got to be Black, and the feeling has to be that they're proficient.
Okay.
So I'm doing that. But yeah, so I kind of like, I was in like a slump, I guess, a creative slump, a work slump. Like I was
Okay.
just like, I don't want to do anything. I just felt like I didn't want to do anything, but I have so much to do, and it's just like I don't want to do shit. And I was just like, why? Like, why am I not inspired? I wasn't inspired, and I'm still trying to figure out like how to get inspired in those moments where I don't feel inspired. But what I have learned about myself is whenever I do have these spurts that I need to make use of them, because the down period can come a little bit more frequently than what I like. So I want to have gotten work done in the time where I feel being productive and I am inspired or whatever. So that way when the downtime comes, I don't feel bad, because I was feeling bad. Like I haven't done anything I really wanted to do this summer. This book process is dragging out longer. I've already finished it, but it's like, why am I not pulling the trigger on anything?
I've been hearing a lot of that lately too, man. Just the same shit of what you kicking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like we feel like we should be like slightly further along type shit than where the fuck we are.
Yeah.
That shit'll drag you, my nigga. So
For real.
I get in my do nothing bag, and I'm getting so fucking good at doing nothing.
Yeah.
Nigga, I think I'm about to start like goddamn starting a movement.
Do nothing.
Do nothing.
I feel
nigga.
like with creatives, when you have like a shit, I mean, with people in general, you need your downtime, right? But there's something different that happens with creative people who have a million different thoughts in their mind. It's like we all were born with the same type of battery, right?
Yeah.
But creatives are pulling out more juice. So what's the engine that's like a high voltage engine that pulls at your battery a little bit more? That's what creatives are working with. So I have like a shit ton of ideas, a shit ton of things running all in my head, pulling at my battery at twice the speed as it may pull at someone who's not a creative, who does, you know, from 9 to 5 and then from 5 to 9, and that's their day, and they don't think about doing nothing else.
Right.
So I realized that about myself, and I'm just like, I need, my inspiration is my battery jump, my battery charge. But I need to find the things that inspire me on a regular basis so I could be functioning as often as I need to be functioning, because it's a lot of little things going on at work. I'm about to quit my job.
For real.
Yeah. I'm about to quit my main job. As much as I wanted that job, it is sucking the life out of me.
Can't have that.
And I'm finding myself dreading going to work, doing what I'm doing. I feel like it's not positive. It's not contributing to the overall picture of anything. It's just nothing. You ever felt like you're just doing nothing? Like, just, I'm doing something, but it's for nothing.
It's gonna feel like that for a little bit though.
Nah.
At times.
My
No?
job is a whole lot of nothing.
We're in a season of intent, though.
That's
Everybody's
it.
trying to be intentional.
That's it. And I made a conscious effort to be intentional with my life and with my decisions. So for this, the intention was to make a consistent check, but I feel like Source is telling me that you need more than just a consistent check
Mhm.
because this is not satisfying you at all. It just feels like meaningless work. And I'm one of those people that need to be filled. I cannot do it. If I'm not filled all the way, it's not just about money.
So you're gonna look into another 9 to 5 or no?
Well, I got a couple of opportunities already on the table.
Okay,
Hey.
good. So that's what. All right, you
Yeah.
leaving that out. All right,
Yeah, I got a
bet.
couple of opportunities on the table.
That makes all the sense.
Yeah, but I mean, even without those opportunities, I still can't deny that.
You're not being fulfilled at your. I get
And
it.
it's not just about that. It depresses me.
I get
It depresses me.
I get it.
I gotta listen to these people talk about blah blah blah. Like, there's not a
get
lot
it.
of like people hate their job every day,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I'm about to say. Isn't that like the hot topic of like today? Like people just say, yo, this is not filling me. It's like, I'm kinda like out.
Because we're opting out of doing shit just because it makes you a check. Because we watched our dads do that and our moms do that, and they ended up being severely depressed for years and raising us under like the umbrella of depression,
It's commendable.
of functional depression. No, it's commendable, but that's
Mhm.
not the type of mother that I want to be.
No. I agree with that part for sure.
You know what I mean? My mom worked 18 hours a day
Mm-hmm.
to provide for me,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the barest of bare minimum, 17, 18 hours a day. And we had it's only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
To
it.
provide for just me.
Mm.
So I had a shell of a mother.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, you know, her interpretation, I feel like the book is really going to break her heart. So I don't know if I might need to talk to her about my experiences before the book actually comes out, because you know, there's some things in there she doesn't know that happened to me, but she will tell people. I didn't have to worry about Ebony because she was so independent, she was so street smart and shit like that. Meanwhile, you know, I was out in the streets doing shit and getting pulled into shit, and men, and you know, just nasty things were happening to me that she has no idea about. But that's not the type of mom I want to be. My mother was depressed for years and still is struggling with depression, and she doesn't even realize it.
Right.
I don't want my children to wake up when they're 21 and be like, yo, my mom, all she did was work and she hated that job. But she did it because she needed to provide for us. But she wasn't happy. I don't want to show my daughter that you have to make a check in order to be happy, or you have to just make the money no matter what, and put your happiness to the back. I believe that I can do both, and I could show them both. So that's been my like thought process or whatever. That's probably the other reason why I haven't gotten no dick, or I haven't even put any thought into men, because I'm trying to be the example for my children that I want them to you know, be proud of.
Exude later on.
Yeah.
What is the most important though? Honestly, is it the money or the happiness? Really?
For me, it's happiness, because I think that when you are happy, you are going to attract money-making opportunities, right?
You think so?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in energy.
Definitely.
Energy is everything. We are energy, period. We're walking balls of
I
energy.
agree
So
wholeheartedly.
if you are not happy,
Okay.
right? You work at a call center and you're fucking dreading working at a call center. Everything that comes to you is going to be negative. It's going to drag your mood down because you are exuding this bad energy,
Okay.
attracting it to you
Unless you find a great way
to combat it.
to look at it, you know what I'm saying? Because my situation, because I had people asking me for years, why you always working 2 jobs and shit? The past 3.5 years or so that I was doing, I took a year off when the COVID shit started. But I look at it like I didn't set myself up the way I should have after high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is my situation. So I'm never going to be one of them people who's complaining. Not saying you are. I'm just speaking for as those who really do. Oh, I hate work. I'm tired of working. No. You should put yourself in a better position.
Yeah.
To where you didn't have to work as hard and shit. That's what I keep in mind with me. I can't complain about shit because I had opportunities, ample opportunities, to take advantage of maybe going to college or maybe this thing. School just wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. For me.
I understand that.
Right.
From that perspective, I get it. I think that you're like looking at the glass half full instead of half empty, which is a really good optimistic way to do it. But I also think that nothing happens everything happens as it's supposed to.
Absolutely.
You wasn't supposed to go to school.
Right.
You're supposed to do other things with
So
your
I don't
life.
regret none of that.
Yeah, you're supposed to do other things with your life, and I'm not. I also did like I went to 3 different colleges. I couldn't do it. I was like, this is whack.
But you,
Like-
you can get something though at a drop of a dime though.
I mean, I can, but at what cost? I got this job at a drop
It's
of a
always
dime.
gonna be a cost. though.
At what cost? But not at the cost of my happiness. That's it.
I
I'm
get
not.
it.
I'm just not going to do
For
it. And
sure.
I tried, and I was like, okay, the job is easy. I'm good at it. Like
Yeah.
they're fucking sending my, my praises out to corporate,
Right,
like
right,
you know,
right.
the higher ups and shit. Because if I'm gonna do a job, I'm gonna be the best at it. It's just
Right.
me.
True.
But what is it giving me besides a check, a good check every 2 weeks? And is that enough to satisfy me? No.
Mhm.
Money does not make me happy. Living a fulfilled life makes me happy. Living a purposeful life makes me happy. What we're doing makes me happy. That's why we do it. We don't get paid for this,
No.
but we do it every fucking week or every other week or, when we take a break every month. But we do it on a regular and pay the rent on this place. And Will puts his energy into building this space because it makes us happy because it's purposeful.
Yeah.
This is the shit that I like to do.
Right.
So I'm going to figure out a way to make money from the things that I like to do so that I don't have to be forced because of the decisions that I make, not going into college right after high school and not doing this, that, and the third. Because of those decisions, I don't want to pay for that for the rest of my life.
You don't have to because you multi-talented as fuck.
Thank you.
You're good money.
Thank you. Oh, so are you.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So are you.
No doubt.
So I think that that's where I'm at.
Well, let me travel back in the
Mhm.
conversation just very
Yes.
briefly because we were equating energy.
Yeah.
So, do you know any people that's happy and broke? I know a lot of happy broke
I
people.
do know a lot of happy broke people.
I may know more happy broke people
than
than
happy
niggas
people. Yes.
that fucking
Yes.
got it.
Yes.
The only reason why
Yes.
I say that is because we were equating the both.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like just being happy is going to bring along the
Mhm.
opportunity
Yeah.
and bring along that big project.
I get what
where
you're
you
saying.
Get that
Yeah.
big check.
Yeah.
And hey, man, it may just be living in that motherfucking small ass house with
Yeah.
the nigga you love
Yeah.
and your motherfucking kids and all this shit. I'm speaking this like
That's paid
the
off,
same
too.
for me.
No,
You
you're
know?
right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're
But
right.
it's hard for me to come to terms with that.
Yeah.
If we're going to be honest.
Well, because we're
Because
brought up in a
y'all-
capitalistic society, so we're bred to think that the more money you make, the happier you'll be.
And y'all are creators though too. You know what I'm saying? So let's say y'all didn't have the mind that y'all have. Y'all wasn't as creative as y'all were.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all be talking this way with y'all chests out like that.
You
You know
got
what
a
I'm
point.
saying?
Yeah, you got a point.
Y'all not just some regular people.
What you
and
mean?
Eb.
I get what he's saying
What you mean?
because we're creative, so we can make money with our hands. Basically,
Okay.
you can create.
You don't need a 9 to 5.
You don't need a 9 to 5. You can literally create a whole menu, put that shit out, and boom, there you go. I can
Right.
create a line of fucking jewelry pieces
Mhm.
and go post up on the fucking corner and make a day's.
So y'all should feel the
you're
way
right.
y'all feel.
You're
Y'all
right.
should feel
You're
that
right.
way.
You're
About
right.
money being second tier.
No.
About money being second tier.
I mean that, of course, but just more so the fact that y'all talking the way y'all talking. Because y'all are creators. Y'all don't need to depend on a 9 to 5.
I
You know what I'm
understand where
saying?
you're coming from.
Yeah.
I understand, but the average person is not like that.
Yeah.
So they're listening to this like bullshit, bitch. I gotta clock in and
Right. I can't cook. I can't.
I don't
I'm
give
not
a
no
fuck
chef.
about my happiness.
I
at
can't
this
make no
point.
fucking jewels. You know what I'm saying?
You're
I can't write a fucking
I didn't
book.
even think of
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? I
So
can't,
are we far removed from reality?
Nah,
Hey,
my nigga.
even
Talk
like,
about it's
even
like
like
we the
Will.
15%.
Will's a creative as well too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga get gigs anywhere. You know
Yeah.
what I
got
mean?
20 jobs.
Yeah.
What?
But those jobs are centered around the things that he likes to do, like the things that he's good
Everybody
at.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have that luxury.
Now they are.
Now it
Yeah, before it wasn't. Yeah, yeah.
Everybody don't have that luxury.
You ever seen
know
a
what I'm saying?
homeless happy couple? We're gonna progress this
I
conversation.
have seen
promise.
that. I have seen that. I have.
Bro, me too.
Yeah, I have seen a
That
homeless
look
happy couple.
happier
Yeah.
than me and the bitch that's going to Perry's Pizza. Nigga, we can afford 2 whole cocktails.
Oh my God. No, you're right. Can we get into Beyonce real quick? Yeah, let's just change gears. Let's go be a 3.5 hour
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
episode.
yeah, yeah.
We got a whole fucking topic shit that we need to touch on. Beyonce dropped her album on the 29th, and I've been listening to it nonstop since the 29th. I want to hear y'all's before I give my take.
Oh shit.
Okay, so Lee, I know you just recently listened to all of the whole album. I know
Yeah.
Chef
day.
hasn't fully listened to the album yet.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you want to give an opinion or not.
Oh, me? Yeah, I can give an opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like she still has it.
Look, let me sit up.
You
Oh,
silly.
shit. In case you got snuffy.
She might have a box cutter somewhere,
Oh,
man,
shit.
sucking them out.
I used to it be right in my mouth. Like,
Right?
Oh my God, New York niggas.
I feel like she's regressed a little bit. And that's not a knock on her at all. You understand, like even somebody like Serena Williams, she's
Your feet
still
planted?
that chick. Huh?
I said, your feet planted?
Yeah.
I was just checking. All right, good.
Oh,
He,
yeah.
think
yeah.
I-
Okay.
he
You good?
said,
Yeah.
he said she gonna stall off on your
Oh,
ass.
yeah.
Nah, I would never.
Nah, I feel like she's regressed a little bit, but not in a bad way though. You know what I mean? You know how you've heard probably artists like maybe like a Nas or maybe a Busta who still got it. They're dope as fuck. But you
Mhm.
can hear like you done aged a
A
little bit.
decline.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You don't hear a slight decline at all with her?
I'm letting you finish.
Okay, bad. So even when you you know, like how you hear older folks sometimes, not saying she's old like that, because she only like a year and a half, 2 years older than me, but we're talking about
He
far
said
as
you better
creating.
chill.
No.
What's up with you? You good?
I'm great. I'm great.
All right.
So, you know, like how you hear sometimes older folks might say young people type terms and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
There's certain records where I heard her say certain shit, and it just sounds like
Like an old person trying to stay young.
but I wouldn't even say that because she's still in the mix of it. She ain't old.
She's not at all.
But it doesn't
Yeah.
sound as crisp as somebody like a City Girl or somebody like a Meg and shit, the way he was coming off with
Okay.
the Dottie. You know, I think it was
That's
on
my
that Church
shit.
Girl joint. Nah, it's a good record.
That's my fucking shit.
Great record. Nah, she's dope. That's even like, again, like a Serena Williams. Like, to me, she's still the queen of this shit, you know what I mean, as far as when it comes to tennis. But she has regressed. You know what I mean? She's a mother. Beyonce's a mother of 3. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the whole family thing.
Mhm.
You got artists who be making like 200, 300 songs and shit. And then they make an album or actually put out an album that has like 20 songs. I don't know if Beyonce's really in the studio going crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she's kind of been removed from music a little bit. Now, maybe put a smirk on your face. Her album to me is better than Drake's album.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I feel that.
easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Would you say, Drake? Would you say,
Agree.
Will?
Everybody agrees.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He said,
Everybody
yeah.
agrees. No,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
So it's
I'm
not-
taking
it's
I'm
not
taking
bad.
in what you're saying.
She's not. So it's not a bad thing. Even with Nas, I love King's Disease 1, 2, all that. He's not the same one from fucking It Was Written. You
Yeah,
know
of
what I'm
course
saying?
not.
And all that, and that's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I think Jay might have had one album that kind of made people think like, oh shit, niggas, you
We're speaking
You
of
ain't kinda
Kingdom Come
old?
here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And then Jay smacked niggas in the face with fucking American Gangster
American Gangster.
Yeah.
the same year because he was hearing them chatters too. And he
Yeah.
must have kind of believed that to a certain degree as well also. And that's because he had took a break as well because he retired off the Black album. I think that dropped in 2003, I want to say. Towards the end of 2003 or early 2004. Kingdom Come came out 2006. He was removed from the music.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of made sense as to why, you know, the album musically, sonically, wasn't
Nigga,
really
fuck what you
hitting the
talking,
way it
nigga. This
should.
Beyonce, nigga. We gonna like this shit no matter what, nigga.
There you go.
I mean,
So again, it's no knock on it. You didn't even say nothing bad about it. I can just hear that she's regressed a little bit.
regressed in what way though? I'm trying to understand that.
That definition, because you just said
She
you
ain't got that. Go ahead.
appreciated Nas's growth for what it is.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So can't we appreciate the queen?
No, definitely.
Nah,
definitely.
nigga, calm down, nigga. We talking about Beyonce.
I'm
nigga.
very calm.
Yeah, he's
Very
stupid.
calm. Nah,
He's stupid.
there's nothing wrong with it. That's why I say it's not a bad thing. There's a beauty to that.
But
'Cause she
regression
still
is-
Go ahead.
Regression is not really like it's like regression means to go backwards.
You can just hear, when you start seeing Kobe kind of, losing his game a little bit
So,
and stuff.
in your
That
opinion,
doesn't mean that he's a bad basketball
No,
player.
no.
He still has the IQ that he has.
right.
He still could play.
So, in your opinion, it just
Even
like
LeBron, he's regressed too a little bit. He's regressed in areas as well. There's nothing wrong with that. You taking a deep breath.
No, because
I mean, I'm breathing hard too.
Okay.
Because it's like,
But you ain't heard the whole album yet.
Yeah, I know, and I'm already because it's your takes.
It's your take.
It's just.
I mean, it's your opinion, and I'm not.
But it's the album. She has several joints that I can listen to. I'm excited to definitely see these women make these reels.
I know you are, boy.
These reels.
What? Okay, what's your favorite song?
Fucking TikToks. No, I want you to tell me what you think my favorite record is on there.
I think
there's two of them I really like, but there's one in particular I've been playing. I was in the shower just listening to that shit.
I think Plastic on the Sofa, maybe.
I love that title.
I love that fucking song. It's such a anyway.
No, I like it too.
I think maybe Plastic on the Sofa would be your favorite. Not Thick. I don't think you would. I think you would like Thick, but that wouldn't be your favorite.
Hit Boy did
yeah, I knew it as soon as it started.
The production on that album
that's a hit,
was
boy.
Pretty solid too. She got like maybe 2 or 3 skippable joints to me, far as production wise, but
none of them skippable.
Man,
to me.
There's a lot of Neptune influence as well in there too.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe Cozy. No, what's this fucking
You ain't gonna guess it. I already know.
Is it Move?
No.
Okay, what is it?
I'm That Girl.
Really? The first one?
First joint.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
That shit's sexy. It got motherfucking...
It's hard as fuck. It's hard as
the
fuck.
The production, and then you 2 Chainz is ad-libbing that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
he is. Yeah.
So I was hoping 2 Chainz was gonna come on that shit and just start tearing that shit up. I feel like that album, it's gonna do numbers anyway, but it would be even bigger. I feel like if she would have had like maybe 2 or 3 hip-hop artists on her joint features for sure. She got a Virgo joint on there. I feel like, yo, if she would put Nas on it, that shit would have been hard.
Not giving you niggas the look.
But but nah, she got some solid records. It's not a bad album at all. You know what I mean? If I'm grading this based on Beyonce being Beyonce, I'm gonna give it just a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Out of 10?
Oh, I'm talking about a 5.
Out of 5?
Right. Yeah, 3.
I was about to say.
No, heck no.
Cut the tape, nigga. No. We are not going to get canceled for this nigga is fucking 3 out of 10. Okay, 3 out of 5.
It's solid. But if we're grading it just off an artist or some regular person we don't even know like that, 4.5.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Okay.
You know, 4.5.
Okay. All right. So you've only heard like half of the album.
I've heard half. Satisfied with what I heard.
Okay.
I understand that it's not for me. But
Gotcha.
I do understand that whoever it's for, I understand how and why they would be entertained.
Gotcha. Understood.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's no surprise that I fucking love it.
Man, come on, man.
I fucking love it. And not just because it's Beyonce. I mean, it's Beyonce, right? But and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't become like a Beyonce stan until the album 4.
I mean, I was shocked to see that you was a Beyonce fan for real.
Well, I didn't start it.
So
I didn't start out. I loved Destiny's Child. I loved her as an artist, but I wasn't a stan until she started making music that wasn't pretty.
So
that wasn't
after B-Day.
After B-Day, it was 4. For the album, and then self-titled.
So around the Sasha Fierce time.
Yes, a little bit after, like when she started dropping her nuts.
The edgiest, and that's what I feel like with this
album. I was like, no, but let me finish.
You're right.
Let me finish.
Turn, my bad.
So, with that being said, that was Beyonce's like dropping her nuts, right? When I first began, I was like, oh, this is a bad bitch. Like, she vocally, she's retarded. Like, excuse me, but she's fucking crazy. Always has been, always will be vocally. So I've always been like a vocal girl, and I'm just like, yo, she's really like, she could sing, harmonize, whatever. But when 4 hit, I was like, oh my God, like, take my wig off, bitch. Like, okay, I see what I see. I'm there now with the fucking bees in my bio type of shit. Like, lift for her. And then progressively, as after, each album, I was just like sickening. This one, when it dropped, I hit it 12:10 a.m. on the 29th. I was like, oh, Beyonce. I told you, I was trying to tell you, like, I was like, something is happening today. Something is happening. I was like, oh my God, it's Beyonce's album. So I went and listened to it. First listen, it was like 12 something or whatever that morning. So I was like, okay, I like this. It's boppy. I like it as boppy. It's giving house music. Yeah. First thing I felt was like, okay, it's housey, because nobody knew what to expect besides like Break My Soul. Right. It was house music.
So we didn't expect that.
I didn't expect a whole album of house. I really didn't. I didn't. But who the fuck knows what to expect from Beyonce? You know what I mean? So I knew that it was going to have some house elements to it, but I didn't think it was going to be like a full disco house ballroom scene music. I didn't know what I was getting into. So, you know, I fell asleep and then I fell asleep listening to it. I woke up, it was playing. So I was like, let me play it again. And the second round was when I was like, oh, bitch. Because, all right, I grew up listening to house. I have a very eclectic taste in music. I grew up listening to rock music, blues music, you know, R&B, of course. Fucking my aunt played house music. She did hair. So they listened to that shit all, you know, it's nothing but gay people and fucking salons and shit like that. So I have a wide open palette for music, classical music. Like what bitch from Brooklyn, you know, listens to fucking Beethoven and you know what I mean? Like, and I get into the music. So the fact that it was house, I loved anyway. I was like, oh my God, like this is sick.
If it's good,
Thank
it's
you.
good.
Right.
Definitely.
But vocally, Beyonce is fucking crazy. Like there's one of these songs, I think it's Plastic on the Sofa.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She goes up and down the fucking scale. Like she hits like 15 different notes and then does it like 5 times. And I was just talking about it is giving me the fucking chills. I'm like, yo, this bitch is nasty. Like, are you kidding? You know how hard it is to fucking hit a run and then go back up and down and around the scales and shit like that and hit the flat notes. Oh, it's fucking crazy. But as I listened to it a third time and a fourth time, and then I'm listening to it in the car and then in the store, and I'm like, yo, it's ballroom. Like it's dance music, it's disco music, it's giving 70s, it's giving you know, lyrically crazy.
Yeah, she talking that shit.
She talking that hot shit. Like vocally, nobody can, like honestly, I don't know. Besides, like I love soul singers, so Jasmine Sullivan's one of my favorite singers, but Beyonce can do things with her voice that these bitches will be shook to do. Like,
I'm glad you said that because niggas ain't fucking hitting but like 2-3 notes these days anyway.
Listen,
especially the male fucking artists. Now the women artists is more giving it up.
Of course.
These niggas is fucking lazy and dry.
Listen,
but, you know,
like, and I love like vocals, like vocal down. So
how you feel about that Brent Fayez?
I like Brent Fayez.
You like it?
I do. I do. Because I can appreciate all of the different art.
Not
you know what I
all of it,
mean? Not all of it, but some of it, right? I have some of his songs on like my daily playlist or whatever the case is. I like his music, but Beyonce is just incredible. Now, to your point.
Which one? Which point?
To your point about regression or aging.
And I feel like it's because she's just been away from it. Not that she ain't got it in her.
I wouldn't consider
because
it.
she was trying different shit with the instrumentation and all that. She just been away from it. A ball player being away from the game for a little bit, that doesn't mean he still can't play. He can't ball. But listen, when Jordan came back as 45, he wasn't motherfucking Michael Jordan those years prior. You know what I'm saying? That's why they didn't make it to the finals that year. And then they came back the following year where he was able to focus the whole summer on actually coming back and playing a full season. And then they won 3 more championships after that. So that's not me saying she's regressed as far as like, yo, she's done lost it. Because I came in here with that kind of tone. She regressed, like I said, she's been a mom. What, 3 kids? You said? When was the last album? What y'all said? The Lion King joint.
The Lion King was like, the last
3
album.
Years or so
it was
ago?
like 3 or 4 years ago.
Before that?
I don't remember what that was. I love that album too. I loved it. I bang it. My kids love it. But like I was saying, to your point, I don't consider it regression at all. I call it maturing.
Okay.
So every artist gets older, just like we get older. Their music is different.
Yeah, no,
and
that's true.
You are aging. You can't sing about the same or talk about the same things. Jay-Z has done it, and people talk shit about. I mean, she does. Yeah. But as far like her vocal ability has grown, matured, settled. She's leaning more into like her deeper register and even her higher register and shit like that. But the content is growing. It's like mature music.
100%.
Oh yeah.
It's mature music.
100%.
It's not for the kids. And even with like we're in Beyonce's generation. We're in Beyonce's generation, right? So there's words that I use that my kids be like, Mom. Like when I be like, it's lit, they like, nobody says that anymore. Like, okay,
Oh,
you're
they're
making
not
me.
saying that shit no more.
They're not saying it's lit no more. They're like, no,
Yeah.
mommy. So when or if I go take it back and I start saying son, they like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, so it happens, right?
No, it does.
I'm gonna continue to use like what the kids are saying or whatever the case is. And sometimes I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I get that too, like
Yeah.
her putting that in her music and shit like that. It's like one of the aunties. We are the aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
So it's like, but the cool aunties and uncles who could talk that shit and be like, oh my God, here go my 40-year-old auntie
Right.
talking about, period or whatever.
Mhm,
London
mhm.
hates when I do that. I'd be like, period. He's like, no.
London's
So
funny,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? We're in her demographic, in her generation rather. So
Yeah.
I understand that as well. But I
Right.
don't see it as a regression. I see it as a maturing. I don't think the music lacks in any way. I think it
Mhm.
grew because fucking disco ballroom, the
I love
homage.
disco
Grace
music.
Jones is on the
Yeah,
fucking
she
album,
is.
for fuck's sake. Niggas don't be really giving Grace Jones her goddamn just due at all.
Mm.
Like this, like the younger generation, they don't even know who Grace Jones the fuck
I'm
is.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they like, who the fuck is that? Who's Grace Jones?
Mhm.
That's the album. I mean, the record with Tim's and Grace Jones. So it's
Right.
like younger generation, older
Mhm.
generation, Beyonce, our generation. It's sick.
Right.
It's fucking sick. There's other like people from the ballroom scene that's on the album talking, and like because it's for the kids.
Right. Mhm.
So the fact that it's house, it's ballroom, it's disco, it's like just when you bitches think
It's
all you're gonna
quality
get
music.
from her is R&B, she drops a house album on you. Get the fuck out of here! Like it was sickening.
No, it's
She
a
aging
solid
gracefully.
album.
It's
Like,
gracefully aging.
And even for me to let me just speak more on that whole regressing part. That's not a bad thing. That's me pretty much letting people know, like, she's human. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I brought up Nas. That's my favorite rapper.
Mhm.
I put him in that same category with that. So that wasn't a slight at her at all. You know what I mean? It was just my first time ever hearing a slight decline with
In your opinion,
what I'm used to, in my opinion.
yeah,
With her, there's nothing wrong with
and
that.
I think she got better.
at all.
Yeah,
Better?
I think she got better.
Shit, I don't think
House
she
music
fell.
is
I
very
think just
difficult to do.
Just like you said, she's aging.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean in my opinion, just because you're aging doesn't mean you regress. We get better with fucking time. I'm sorry, I'm
She's
smarter
still
than what I was when I
just
was in my
said
20s.
If she wasn't Beyonce, that album would be a four and some change to me.
I heard everything you said, and
All
I didn't
right, so
even
that's
combat
not me
that.
slighting her.
I didn't combat it, nor
you
did
you slighting the regression
I
part.
didn't say that it was a slight. I said I disagree with regression.
All right.
Your opinion is
Mhm.
your opinion, and I didn't even battle you on that at
Mhm.
all. I let
Mhm.
you have that. I wasn't gonna go into it with
I
you.
think it's
Right,
the
right.
word regression.
It's, but I just don't feel, I feel opposite.
Yeah.
You feel like it regressed a little bit, and I feel like she stepped it up
Right.
because it's house. That's a difficult genre to do, and a lot of people can cross over from doing pop music to R&B music to house music to she's rapping on the fucking album.
She
Like,
is.
get the fuck out of here.
She
That bitch is bad.
She's
And she
still ill, yo.
and I feel like they're like
the
the
shit she did on
saying
the Carter's
goes.
album was hard to me. I still listen to the Carter's album.
Yeah, the shit with the Carter's album was sick
that was
too.
that was 3 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't feel like anything is a.
She's been away for a minute. That's all. I'm sure she ain't gonna wait another 3-4 years before she drops something else.
I mean, who knows? All I know is
Yeah.
that, in my opinion,
but no, I fuck with it. Several joints.
on a 5-star. So my favorites, I don't even. I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
I had one favorite one day and then another favorite another day. Plastic on the Sofa is amazing. Pure / Honey is fucking amazing. That's one of the last
I fuck with that's the
songs
last
on the
record.
yeah, fucking good as fuck.
Mhm.
I love Thick, of course. I
Yeah,
love
Thick.
Church Girl. I love
Yo,
Cozy is
he
sick.
Go hard.
Yes, Heated, sick.
He goes
Move
hard.
is sick. I'm just like the
She
whole.
got records.
I'm telling
You know what I'm
y'all,
saying?
I haven't heard like I can't even name another artist that I've listened to I've listened front to back to front multiple times
Mm.
and liked 95% of the songs.
Ari
I
Lennox?
can't even name
Not even
one.
Ari?
No.
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
I fuck with Ari. And I fuck with Ari.
That's
Don't get me
crazy.
twisted. I
That's
fuck with Ari. I
crazy.
fuck with her vocals. I fuck with her vocal ability. I love her content. I love how she
Yeah.
writes. I love who she is. But I can't name another artist that I have listened to back to front to back and been like, nah, I fuck with everything.
Do you listen to Cleo Soul?
No.
Oh,
No.
Cleo Soul.
I gotta look it up.
Okay.
But it's my preference. I fuck with it. I fuck with it
I
so
don't
heavy.
disagree with
That's
it.
how I felt about Chris Brown album. Like this last year, that's just that breezy and the haircut and shit.
I didn't even listen to that one yet. But I fuck with Chris
I
Brown.
went through
That
it.
I
shit
like his
got me
music.
in a nostalgic bag.
Yeah.
It made me feel like a kid again. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I give Beyonce's a 5.5.
Okay.
I fucking eat. I love it. I love it so much. And I put it in my story, right? Like this album is not going to be for everybody, so it's not a bit like everybody's musical taste is different.
Absolutely.
So it's no slight on you. That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm just like whatever. Like it's your opinion because music is meant for us to digest. We don't all have to have the same opinions about it at all.
Right.
So I know that, especially like a lot of men, for whatever reason, a lot of straight men, I feel like this is not going to be it for them.
Yeah, they ain't got ears like that though.
Why not? I listen to a lot of
Nah,
eclectic shit.
Yeah, you got ears like.
I think you're gonna like it. I think the more you listen to
I
it,
enjoy Church Girl.
I fuck with it. Nah, you're gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the other niggas who's this dance shit. Like,
yeah.
Like even we heard a lot of dance music back in the 90s. I don't know if people really remember that shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I got dance music on my playlist. Now.
Niggas was listening to like CeCe Peniston.
Like we heard it our whole entire
Niggas
lives.
was listening to dance
If you watched the
lives.
black movie back in the 90s, you heard a fucking dance song.
You was fucking with dance music
in the damn background or whatever.
Yes,
You
you
know
was
what I'm
fucking with it. You was
Club
dancing
Phoenix
to it.
Day, Show Me Love.
Yeah.
Show
Oh my
Me Love,
God.
come on.
Yes.
Come on, man.
I act real
Am I
different.
done now? Was I going on Napster on my computer to play these records? No. But if I heard this shit while I'm out, I'm nodding my head to it.
Nah, I wasn't looking for Show Me Love.
No.
I mean, I was.
I think I got like 2 versions.
But
in
you
my phone.
respect it though.
I have the CDs and like we had the CDs and everything. We loved how my mom was very eclectic too. So I think it's a taste thing. It's a palate thing or whatever
I'm
the
glad
case
it's
is.
coming back because now it's starting to get women back to dancing again.
Well, I don't feel like
So,
house
go ahead.
music. That's. I'm glad you brought that up.
Go ahead.
House music has not gone anywhere.
No,
It hasn't gone anywhere.
But I'm talking about I'm not outside of fucking Chicago or DC, Maryland, and Detroit and all that. I'm talking about far as it being a worldwide thing.
Understood.
We haven't been hearing that far as on a universal. No, we haven't.
It might
On the
have
radio?
shifted from our culture.
Well, not on the
It
radio.
did.
I get
That's
you.
what I'm
I get
speaking
you.
on,
I get you. I
yeah.
get you. But
It's never left places like Chicago.
And niggas
shit like
listen
that.
to it everywhere, not just in Chicago.
talking
Niggas who
about-
like house music listen to house
I'm
music.
talking about but even the niggas who's not even just. I'm talking about
That
when we
I
just hearing-
understand.
when
I
we just
agree.
hearing it.
Yeah.
Chance
yeah.
the Rapper has had house music on every album he's dropped for the last 3 albums.
Yes, he has. Yes, he fucking has.
Every album.
Niggas have been listening to house, okay? Like, but on the mainstream, on the radio and shit like that, no, you're absolutely right. So I'm glad that it's getting that boost.
I'm glad with it. I'm happy for it. I'm tired of seeing women jump around like niggas and shit to trap music the whole time.
I'm very
When I go
proud
out
of
to a brunch
Beyonce for this. I'm very proud of
No, I
Beyonce
fuck
for
with
this.
it.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's definitely a mood. If you taking a trip somewhere, you driving, like you
Listen, I've been listening to it to go to sleep. I've been reading my nighttime books, listening to the shit like for real, for real. I'm like, oh, I just can't get enough. When we drive home, and well, you're probably gonna ride with your brother. Will's gonna listen to Beyonce on the way home. Okay, so we need to move this bitch on.
We ain't gonna talk about division then. It's cool.
Huh? 112?
That's not
Okay,
bad.
fuck it. Division. First of all, shouts to you for telling me how to pronounce that because I definitely was just saying DVSN. I had no idea that it was a full.
How do you feel about a nigga saying I was a fly ass nigga when you got here?
That shit. It's
When you
honest.
got here, nigga.
I mean, I don't understand why that gives anybody the prerogative to cheat. Ugly niggas cheat too.
No. Not even just that though. That's
nah,
why.
like
that's
you
why.
knew what was up with me though.
That's exactly.
You
what
knew
it is.
I had them things. You knew
Well,
I
that's
had
different. That's different. That's different. That's different.
He said, "You wouldn't want me if you thought I never had hoes." But you have a lot of. Listen, I asked women in the past, like, is it really true that y'all like
It's
guys that the other women that y'all like the same? Y'all like the guys that the other women like?
It's weird, but
and
it's
they
true.
said, yeah.
I literally
And I said,
told you
why?
last
Go ahead.
episode.
Go ahead.
I can't relate.
I
I
get
told you last
I'm
episode.
speaking
You like a
for the-
nigga
I'm
with no
speaking
hoes.
for-
And when all the bitches go for this nigga,
Mhm.
I'm going for that nigga over there.
I'm the
I've
same way.
always been like that.
No, it's
Same
men.
way.
We not like that.
Nah, for me, because I
Overall.
like those shorty that slept
We
on.
like the low key ones.
Hell yeah.
I don't like the
I'm
niggas that all
gonna
the
turn
bitches
you
like.
up myself.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got.
But women like to compete though. That's their thing. I asked two
That's a
women
fact.
that back in the
Yeah.
day, and they said, "Yeah, it's true. We do." So that's crazy. But
what that got to do with the nigga being allowed to cheat? I'm trying.
he said, all right. He said, you wouldn't want me if you thought I never had hoes. Women like men, other women like. That's just something that everyone know. And yeah, so he's pretty much saying that you knew who I was before we even became a thing. And a lot of times women do know who the nigga is before they become a thing.
Yeah.
They feel like my pussy can change him. My pussy can change him, or I'm going to treat him right. I'm going to cook for him in the way that another woman did.
None of that matters. None of that matters. Yeah. I agree.
I'm going to go get my body done. I wish. Like, that's not going to help. You're going to get more eyes and more looks, but you're not going to get a nigga to be faithful to you just because you got your body done. Yeah. Man. Like, come on.
So we were talking about this before we started recording, right. That I've, since episode number 2, and it's 110 now, right. That I've been saying I do not believe that if you love somebody, that you cheat on someone you love. And I guess the whole basis of that song is, you know, I was just fucking these hoes. I could just get right back. Yeah. And I don't.
I feel like you don't. I feel like you don't love the person based on how you do it. If you're moving sloppy and you don't care about getting caught, if you're fucking the woman fucking across the street from where y'all stay and shit like that, just moving just sloppy, then yeah, you really don't care because you're doing it in your woman's face. I'm not saying it's okay to cheat. I'm just speaking for those who do cheat. That does not necessarily mean they don't love their partner. That just don't even make no sense because it's just like after we get a nut after fucking a chick who we probably really want to fuck like that, we come back to our senses. Like,
I disagree.
It wasn't me thinking it wasn't this head. It was this head. I just wanted what I wanted in that moment.
Niggas are so basic.
Call it what you want.
Basic. I'm growing past it.
I think it's a cop out. I think men use that shit as a cop out. I do not like, my dick, I got a dick, so sometimes my dick do what. I
didn't say it accidentally falls in pussy. I didn't say it was a mistake. I just said we do
consistently for that matter.
We do what we do in the moment. After we nut, we come back to our senses. And this ain't where I want to fucking be. I want to be at home with my lady, but I wanted to have fun with her in this moment. That's fun. That's different.
I think that, like I said, when you purposely hurt someone, when you purposely do something deceitful, whether, let's just say you cheat on your wife, she never ever finds out. Ever.
Yeah.
You still don't love her like you should because you did something deceitful. That's deceitful. Same thing if the bitch cheated on you. I keep it even. Everybody get the same energy.
That's not, but I can't agree with it. If a woman,
you don't have to. That's fine.
I can't agree with that.
That's fine. I'm usually on the outside of that. There's lots of women who don't agree with it either, but there's also a lot of women who do. A lot of people who do. I feel like if you cheat, you don't really love that person like you think you do.
Because you would have to hop into the thinking of the person that's cheating. Some people feel like, yo, I lied to you because I love you.
That's
type shit.
Stupid as fuck.
I agree.
Right.
But I can't motherfucking hop into the engineering of this nigga's brain and be like, yo, like, some people think like that.
I don't think that that's what love is. I think that love does not hurt you in a purposeful way. In a purposeful way. I don't think purposely.
Who chooses that?
It's only purposely if they find out, right?
No. It's purposely if you do it.
But if you don't know, then it ain't purposely.
No, it's purposely because you're still acting deceitful, right? You're making a conscious choice to cheat on someone, whether they find out or not.
Am I bringing you back anything?
No, whether you do or not, you're introducing an experience that somebody might not want, right? You're taking the choice away from that person. You're lying to them about where you're going. All of that encompasses a cheating. It's not just the fucking. It's the deceit, the lie,
so tell me this,
the introduction of the... Wait a minute.
So tell me this.